Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we're back here on Offroad Outlaws once again, as you guys can see here. Now for today's Offroad Outlaws video guys, I am here to bring you a brand new build. So, last night actually I did make a video showcasing a new money glitch here on Offroad Outlaws. You guys can feel free to check it out. Anyways, long story short, the vehicle I did use to showcase that one money glitch I did show last night was actually this truck right here. Now, when I did wake up this morning and was checking the comments, I did see multiple of you guys wanted to see how to build this truck here because a lot of you guys do like it. It's a pretty standard build here. Now, there's two different suspension types on the truck. There's a couple different things different with it. So I just thought I'd go over it all today for today's video. It's not going to be like a roleplay type of truck build like I normally do here on the channel. It'll just be straight up showing you guys tire sizes, the wheels, and just the specs of the truck so you guys can build it for your own account. So without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Now, of course, every great build does start in the dealership. So for those of you guys that do not know what truck that is, we can go right over to the end, scroll over just a little bit until we find, nope, that's the Bronco, this truck right here. Now this would probably be like an 05, it's a Cateye, body style, either way. I'm not 100% sure what year of the Cateye. Let's just go with it is an 05 Chevy Silverado. So you're going to want to go ahead and buy this truck right here, 30 grand or 500 gold. Once the truck is purchased, you can go right down into customize, going over into paint, and, well, I guess just make your paint all the way white. Go ahead and throw in some window tint while you're at it as well. It does not hurt and also adds to the look. And also the tint does look a lot darker whenever it's on a white truck. Alright, so that's it for the paint. Oh, and I should mention it is satin here. Alright, that's it for the paint. Let's move on into what rims I do have on this thing. And sure enough, they're actually just the stock rims. So you guys don't have to buy any new rims. As well as for tires, stock tires as well. However, to make them bigger, wider, taller, stuff like that, you are going to need to do a little bit of upgrade, so it will cost just a little bit of money. But while we're here, now that we have the paint, rims, and tires out of the way, let's hop right into the body modifications. Stock front bumper, cutout fenders, no rear bumper, light bar, no snorkel, no spare tire, no horns, no windshield guard, no light bar on the front, no winch, no jack. Now for exhaust. It'll be the second to last one. As you guys can see, it's just the single tip right there. For headlights, I went for the LEDs. Gotta always have the gun rack in the back, as well as a toolbox, and tow mirrors, so you can see what you're doing. That's it for body modifications. Now moving on down into upgrades, pretty straightforward. It will be all maxed out, and, as well, it will be swapped to the diesel motor, and obviously with that, a maxed out turbo. Then the rest, obviously, as you guys can see, is all maxed out. And this truck in particular is not a manual. Alright, now for tuning. It's going down here into suspension type. For the front here, we are going to be running a heavy duty independent type suspension. And for the rear, we are also going to be running a heavy duty. This time it will be a solid axle pro for the rear. So those are the suspension types. Now for suspension tuning. Going down here, I do have 4-wheel drive enabled, so I can select that. For the axis width, it'll be 0.09 in the front. Now because these are two different suspension types, you guys are going to need to pay attention to the axis width in the front. Compared to the rear, I'm pretty sure they are different. Yes, okay, the one in the rear can go way wider. So it'll be 0.7 in the rear and 0.9 in the front. So make sure to keep that in mind. Back to the front here. Damping is going to just stay 1,000. Shocks are going to stay stock. Shock size are going to stay stock size. And for stiffness, it's going to be a solid 20,000. And for travel, it'll be all the way up. And with this truck, it could have gone a lot taller with stiffness. However, it wouldn't have ridden as good or just performed as well either. And also, I kind of like having it just staying at this height as well. Not too tall, not too little. And it's still wide and looks pretty good. But now on to the rear here. Let's go on down. It doesn't have rear steering, even though you could. Damping is also 1,000. Stock shocks, stock shock size. Actually, I'm going to make a little minor modification here just to match the size. Let's go about 1.4 or 1.5, because why not? So now they're similar size. just so the shocks are a little bit bigger in the rear. So instead of stock size, it's going to be 1.5. For stiffness, it's going to be 2000. Travel is going to be 0.36 in the rear. And for brake type, just going to keep it 0 stock as well as axle type. And that's really it for the Cateye here. For wheels and tires, that's it for the suspension on the Cateye. But moving on down into wheels and tires now, everything in the front will be the same in the rear, so keep that in mind. The wheel radius is going to be 1.1 in the front and rear. Wheel width is going to be 1.5 as well as front and rear. And for rim size, I actually kept it stock. I didn't really do too much with this truck. I made it a quick little build on live stream. A lot of you guys that were in that last live stream I did when I was building this truck were picking out the parts, telling me what to put on it, what color to make it, just certain stuff like that. Or if it was going to be tall or low or just leveled or a little bit in between. 4-inch lift, can't go wrong with that. I think this is more like a 6, something like that. Probably not a 4. But then again, it does look a little bit taller with the cutout fenders, so it may be a 4 realistically. But yeah, if you guys want to be on live stream with me building vehicles and tell me what to do and put on them and stuff, it's a lot of fun when I do these live streams. I don't do them that often, but I try to get at least once a week. So make sure you guys do subscribe and turn on those post notifications to stay up to date with the new videos as well as my live streams as well. Because they're a lot of fun. I like seeing you guys out there as well. But yeah, I think with that is going to be it for the Cateye. As well as gear tuning, for any of you guys wondering, it's all going to just be stock. I haven't tuned it at all. It's fast in itself just because it's a diesel and it's fully upgraded. But anyways, here it is. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys did think of today's video as well as the Cateye. And once again, subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications to never miss a new daily video from me. And with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to enjoy the rest, guys, tonight, as well as happy Easter. And with that, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.